Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. Today I'm not just here to speak to your ears, I'm here to speak directly to your soul. This video is more than just a recording. It's a mirror reflecting the person you currently are and the powerful individual you have the potential to become. You didn't merely choose to watch this video, it was truly meant for you. You find yourself here because your inner voice recognizes it's time to seize control of your life, your emotions, and most importantly, your mind. So the crucial question is, who is truly in command? Your mind or you? Today, I'm going to hand you the key. The key to unlocking your inner power, the key to achieving profound peace, and the key to mastering your emotions, your thoughts, your habits, and ultimately your future. Therefore, don't just passively watch this video, truly feel it. Don't just listen to the words, actively connect with its message. This is the video designed to help you take charge of the most potent force in the world, your own mind. Before we dive in, let me assure you that this video is also an excellent tool for improving your English. When you immerse yourself in powerful, real-life topics like this, you don't just learn how to control your mind, you simultaneously acquire the language in a way that truly resonates and grows with you. So get ready to transform both your mindset and your English today. In this video, I will provide you with 15 impactful tips to control your mind and emotions. Let's begin. This marks your crucial first step towards real power. Tip 1. Avoid temporary pleasure. If something feels good in the moment but ultimately leads to negative consequences or self-destruction later, it's not genuine pleasure, it's a cleverly disguised trap. We live in a world driven by instant gratification. You feel sad, so you scroll endlessly through Instagram. You're stressed, so you reach for unhealthy junk food. You feel lonely, so you message someone who isn't good for you, simply seeking a fleeting moment of attention. And in that immediate moment, it might indeed feel good. But later, you're left feeling empty again, riddled with guilt and utterly drained. That, my friends, is the insidious pain of temporary pleasure. True control begins when you summon the strength to say no to the easy path and yes to the right one. For instance, imagine it's 11 p.m. You have important work or studies tomorrow morning, but a captivating new movie is calling your name. What do? Your impulsive mind urges, just one more episode. But your higher self whispers, sleep now. Win tomorrow. It's a simple choice. Control your pleasure, or your pleasure will control you. Ask yourself, what will this action truly give me after 1 hour, after 1 day, after 1 month? If the honest answer is pain, then walk away. This is the crucible where true warriors are forged, one conscious choice at a time. Tip 2. Use your intelligence, not your impulses. You possess a brain for a profound reason, not merely to react instinctively, but to respond thoughtfully with wisdom. Most people don't truly think, they simply react. They get angry and immediately shout. They feel bored and waste precious time. They feel jealous and instantly compare themselves to others. However, intelligence means learning to pause, to observe your feelings without judgment, and to ask yourself, is this feeling truly helping me, or is it hindering my progress? Let's say someone insults you. Your initial impulse screams, insult them back. But your intelligence calmly queries, why should I sacrifice my peace of mind for their negativity? Because every single time you react without careful consideration, you unknowingly surrender a piece of your power. Consider your mind a sophisticated vehicle, and emotions merely passengers. Don't allow every passenger to seize the steering wheel and drive the car. Train your mind to slow down significantly before reacting. Take a deep breath. Count to 5. Then ask yourself, what is the most intelligent response here? This simple habit of thinking before reacting has the potential to transform your entire life. Tip 3. Master your 5 senses. Your eyes, ears, mouth, nose, and touch are your primary gateways to the world. What you allow to enter through them invariably enters your mind. So, reflect. What do you watch? What do you listen to? What do you taste, touch, and smell every single day? Most people are completely unaware that they are constantly feeding their minds with negativity, often without realizing it. This includes watching violence, engaging in gossip, consuming toxic content, listening to complaints, lies, or depressing music. It also extends to eating food that weakens the body and leaves the brain feeling foggy. All of these inputs gradually weaken your mental fortitude. Imagine your mind as a beautiful garden and your 5 senses as its protective gates. Now ask yourself, what kind of elements are you permitting to enter through those gates? If you consistently allow only poison in, how can your garden ever truly bloom? If you expose yourself to negativity every day, how will your mind ever feel genuinely positive? Instead of aimlessly scrolling through random videos at night, imagine you choose to watch one powerful motivational video. Instead of listening to sad songs, you opt for peaceful, uplifting music. Instead of engaging in gossip, you embrace silence or listen to something educational and enriching. This is precisely how you cleanse your mental energy. Controlling your senses isn't about being overly strict. It's about being profoundly smart. What you feed your senses ultimately shapes your thoughts, and your thoughts, in turn, become the very fabric of your life. Tip 4. Choose your memories carefully. Your past is not an unchangeable prison. However, if you incessantly revisit painful memories, you will inevitably keep reliving that pain. Our mind is much like a vast photo album, and every day we instinctively flip through its pages. But here's the profound secret. You possess the power to choose which memories you focus on. Some individuals spend their entire lives fixated on past failures. I failed in school. That person broke my heart. My parents didn't support me. People laughed at me. These recurring thoughts generate persistent pain, and that pain eventually transforms into a deeply ingrained habit. You wake up sad, go to sleep burdened with stress, and live your days in fear. But why? Why consistently choose only the dark pages? Why not consciously turn to the bright ones? Think about it. Perhaps you once helped someone in need. Maybe you achieved something, no matter how small, that brought you joy. Perhaps you managed to smile through immense pain. Maybe you simply kept going when life relentlessly pushed you down. That, my friends, is strength. That is power. Those are the memories you should purposefully hold on to. Imagine you failed an exam 3 years ago. That memory still stings. But also consider, after that failure, you picked yourself up. You tried again. You refused to quit. That part of the story is far more powerful and defining. The past itself cannot change, but your focus certainly can. You are not defined by your scars. You are the testament to the strength that survived those scars. From today forward, declare this: I will stop feeding my pain. I will remember my power. That is how you truly take control of your mind. Tip 5. Lack of auto-suggestions is a hidden enemy. If you don't deliberately program your mind, the world will inevitably program it for you. Let's simplify this concept. Your mind is akin to a mobile phone, and your thoughts are the apps you install and run every day. The fundamental problem, however, is that most people never truly install their own apps. Instead, they allow others to do it for them. Your parents might have told you you're not smart. Society might whisper you can't achieve that. Social media constantly implies you're not successful enough. And your mind, without your conscious intervention, passively accepts, okay, maybe they're right. That's precisely how autosuggestions operate. Autosuggestions are the thoughts you repeatedly tell yourself over and over again. These persistent thoughts gradually solidify into your core beliefs, and those beliefs in turn shape your entire life. So if you continually say, I'm unlucky and I'm not good enough, I always fail, guess what? Your mind will internalize it and believe it, and you will then live out that story, even if it bears no resemblance to the truth. But here's where your power lies. You can consciously create your own powerful auto-suggestions every single day. Speak them aloud, write them down, and deeply believe them. Examples of potent auto-suggestions include, I am calm, even in chaos. I control my mind. My mind does not control me. I'm becoming stronger every single day. I can handle any emotion with peace. Speak these affirmations into the mirror every morning. It might initially feel a bit silly, but rest assured, your brain is listening. Your mind is always absorbing information. Give it something powerful and constructive to hear. Repeat these statements again and again until you genuinely believe them. Because repetition is undeniably the mother of belief. Tip 6. Understand the psychology of emotions. Don't fight your emotions. Instead, strive to understand them, and they will ultimately guide you to your true self. Many people attempt to control their minds by simply ignoring their emotions. They tell themselves, I shouldn't feel sad, I shouldn't feel angry, I should always be happy. But that isn't genuine control. It's suppression. And suppression invariably leads to an emotional explosion later on. The truth is, emotions are vital messages. They are not your adversaries. Rather, they are crucial signals originating from your inner world. Let's break this down simply. Anger is often a sign that something feels unjust or unfair. Fear is a signal that your mind needs preparation or a safety plan. Sadness is your mind's way of asking for healing and recovery. Jealousy can reveal what you truly desire or value. Guilt often points directly toward your core values that may have been compromised. Instead of resenting these emotions, engage in a dialogue with them. Ask, why are you here? What are you trying to tell me? For example, you might feel angry because someone didn't respect you. Instead of lashing out or breaking down, pause and reflect. Why did this specific interaction affect me so profoundly? Am I generally feeling unheard or undervalued? Do I need to establish clearer boundaries? This introspective process is how you genuinely understand your own psychology. This is how you grow. Controlling your mind isn't about eradicating emotions, it's about giving them names. Because once you name an emotion, you gain the power to tame it. And here's the magic. Once you truly understand your emotions, you become free. Free to choose your response, free to move forward with newfound strength, and free to become the authentic person you truly are. Tip 7. Surround yourself with empowering people. If you genuinely want to control your mind, you must diligently protect your environment. You wouldn't plant a delicate flower in barren, dirty soil and expect it to flourish, would you? Similarly, if you constantly associate with negative people, you cannot cultivate a positive, thriving mind. Empowering people are those who uplift you, who speak with hope and optimism, and who make you feel capable, strong, and truly alive. Negative people, on the other hand, are those who consistently complain, criticize, gossip, blame, and perpetuate fear all the time. Even if you possess an iron will, if you are exposed to negativity every day, your mind will absorb it like a sponge, slowly and without you even realizing it. You will begin to adopt the same thought patterns. Imagine you are working tirelessly on your dreams. Every day you wake up early, study diligently, exercise, and meditate. But your best friend consistently says, "What's the point? Nothing ever changes. Life's too hard. Just accept it. You're simply wasting your time." You might ignore them once, twice, even 10 times, but gradually, their negative words will begin to sow seeds of doubt within you. A small crack appears in your mental resolve, then another, and slowly, your dream will wither and die. Not because you were inherently weak, but because your surrounding environment was toxic. Now imagine instead that you have friends who tell you, "You're improving every day. Your future is bright. Keep going. One day you will inspire millions." How would that make you feel? Even on your worst days, you would find the strength to rise again because your environment consistently empowers you. Remember this simple equation. Negative people equal poison for your mind. Empowering people equal medicine for your mind. A powerful action to take. Gently and politely distance yourself from toxic friends. You don't need to engage in conflict. Instead, start spending more time with books, videos, and individuals who genuinely uplift you, even if that connection is online. Seek out people who focus on solutions, not merely problems. A quote to remember: "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Choose your 5 carefully and wisely. Tip 8. Focus on one task at a time. The mind becomes uncontrollable when it is confused, overwhelmed, and overloaded. When you attempt to juggle many things simultaneously, your brain relentlessly jumps from one thought to another, from one worry to the next, much like a restless monkey. Multitasking is largely a myth. You might feel productive doing many things at once, but in reality, you're accomplishing nothing with your full, undivided power. When you commit to focusing on a single task with complete attention, your mind becomes silent, powerful, and sharp, like a laser beam. Imagine you're trying to study for an important exam, but at the same time, you're checking your phone, replying to messages, thinking about your friend's birthday party, and worrying about your future. After 2 hours, you realize you haven't even properly finished one chapter. You feel tired, angry, and utterly frustrated. Now imagine an alternative scenario. You put your phone away. You close all unnecessary browser tabs. You tell yourself, "For the next 60 minutes, I will only study this one chapter, nothing else." You focus. You breathe deeply. You delve profoundly into the material. After 60 minutes, you emerge feeling powerful, satisfied, and completely in control. 1 hour of pure, undistracted focus is exponentially more powerful than 5 hours of fragmented, broken focus. A powerful action you can take. Implement the single task rule. One thing at a time. Set a timer for 25 or 50 minutes and promise yourself to focus exclusively on that one job. Celebrate your accomplishment after completing each task. This practice will gradually train your mind to truly enjoy the state of focus. A quote to remember: "Where focus goes, energy flows." Make absolutely sure your precious energy flows in the right direction. Tip 9. Challenge negative thoughts. The most dangerous enemy isn't found outside of you. It's that small, insidious, negative voice residing inside. The one that whispers, "You're not good enough. You will fail. What if you embarrass yourself?" You must learn to bravely challenge these thoughts, like a strong and unwavering warrior. Most people make a fundamental mistake. They believe every single thought that enters their mind. But your mind is like a vast factory. It produces thousands of thoughts every day, and crucially, not every thought is inherently true or useful. Suppose you are about to deliver a speech. Suddenly your mind floods with thoughts like, "You'll forget everything. People will laugh at you." If you simply listen and believe these thoughts, you will undoubtedly feel terrified and might even cancel your speech. But if you challenge them like a smart strategic fighter, you can ask, "Is this thought 100% true?" The answer is often, "No, it's just fear." Then ask, "Have I prepared well?" "Yes." "Even if I make a small mistake, it's perfectly normal. I will continue immediately." When you do this, the negative thought instantly loses its power over you, and you reclaim control. Remember, negative thoughts are like bullies. If you bravely fight back, they retreat. But if you remain silent and appear weak, they grow stronger and more dominant. A powerful action. When a negative thought appears, immediately ask, "Is this really true?" Then consciously replace it with a strong positive thought, such as, "I can handle it. I am prepared. I am strong." A quote to remember: you cannot stop negative thoughts from coming, but you can stop yourself from believing them. Tip 10. Visualize your goals. See it before you live it. Close your eyes for a moment and vividly imagine the life you truly desire. Can you clearly see yourself waking up every morning filled with energy and unwavering confidence? Can you visualize yourself achieving your biggest dreams? Standing proudly on a stage, successfully owning your own thriving business, living in your dream home, helping your beloved family, and inspiring countless others? If you can genuinely see it in your mind, you can eventually hold it in your hand. This is the incredible power of visualization. Your brain, fascinatingly, cannot distinguish between something that is truly real and something that is deeply and emotionally imagined. When you visualize your goals every single day, your brain begins to believe that these aspirations are already true. Subsequently, your actions, habits, and thoughts will automatically start to align and change to match that vivid mental image. Let's say you aspire to speak English fluently. Instead of just vaguely saying, "I want to be fluent," wake up every morning, close your eyes for 2 minutes, and truly visualize. See yourself confidently conversing in English with strangers. Imagine giving an interview and answering every question smoothly and articulately. Picture people applauding enthusiastically after you speak on stage. As you intensely feel these emotions within you, pride, excitement, accomplishment, your confidence will begin to surge. You'll start acting like a fluent person, studying more seriously, speaking without fear, and no longer worrying excessively about grammar mistakes. Why? Because your mind is now actively working with you, not against you. A powerful action. Every morning and night, visualize your goals as already achieved. Add rich details. What are you wearing? What specific sights do you see? Who is around you? Most importantly, deeply feel the emotion. Feel proud, excited, and successful. A quote to remember attributed to Buddha: "The mind is everything. What you think you become." Tip 11. Set clear intentions. Tell your mind precisely what to do. Let me ask you something. If you don't know where you're going, how will you ever possibly get there? So many people wake up each day with no clear plan, no defined intention, and absolutely no clarity. That's why they often feel lost, easily distracted, and emotionally vulnerable. Your mind desperately needs direction. Much like a ship requires a skilled captain. Without a clear intention, your emotions will inevitably control you. With a strong intention, you, in turn, control your emotions. What exactly is an intention? It is a powerful, concise, sentence that instructs your mind on what to focus on, how to behave, and what specific result you desire. Suppose you're starting your day. Most people simply check their phones and passively go with the flow. But you, with intention, say, "Today, I will stay calm, focused, and peaceful, no matter what happens." Now, when someone attempts to argue with you, your mind instantly recalls your intention. Instead of becoming angry, you calmly walk away with your peace intact. Or perhaps you declare, "Today, I will finish writing my blog article and make significant progress." Now, when distractions inevitably arise, your brain reminds you, this is your primary goal for the day. Intentions act like an internal compass. They guide your focus and vigilantly protect your precious energy. A powerful action. Every morning, write or verbally state 1 to 3 clear intentions. For example, I will speak kindly to myself today. I will take one big step toward my goal. I will not react emotionally. I will respond wisely. Repeat these intentions with genuine emotion and unwavering confidence. A quote to remember: energy flows where intention goes. Your mind is always listening to your instructions, so make sure you give it the right ones. Tip 12. Develop self-discipline. Train your inner warrior. Self-discipline is not about punishment. It is fundamentally about power. It represents the unwavering ability to do what is right, even when it feels incredibly hard or uncomfortable. When your emotions scream, "I don't feel like it," self-discipline calmly yet firmly replies, "We are doing it anyway." Without discipline, your emotions will inevitably become your master. With discipline, you ascend to become the master of your emotions. Let's imagine it's morning. You had meticulously planned to wake up early, meditate, and start working. But your mind tempts you. Just 10 more minutes. Skip it today. If you succumb to that whisper, you stay in bed, feel guilty later, and perpetuate the cycle. But if you consciously sit up and declare, "No, I promised myself, I don't need motivation, I need action," you get up. You begin to build profound trust with yourself. You feel stronger, more capable. Self-discipline is forged through a series of small, consistent wins. Every time you consciously choose to do something difficult, you grow. You effectively teach your mind, "I am not controlled by comfort, I am guided by purpose." A powerful action. Start small. Wake up on time. Make your bed. Finish one task even when you genuinely don't feel like it. Diligently track your habits and celebrate every instance of your discipline. Avoid saying, I'll try. Instead, commit with, "I will." A quote to remember: discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. Tip 13. Practice mindfulness. Live in the now, feel the now. Have you ever noticed this pervasive habit? You're savoring your favorite food, but your mind is preoccupied with yesterday's argument. You're sitting with your family, yet your mind is anxiously worrying about tomorrow's work. You are physically alive, but you're not truly living. This is precisely where the transformative power of mindfulness enters your life. What exactly is mindfulness? It means being completely present in this very moment, fully aware of your thoughts, your body, your emotions, and your immediate surroundings. You are not trapped in the past, nor are you consumed by anxiety about the future. You are simply here, now. This profound state is the secret to unlocking peace, sustained focus, and immense emotional power. Let's say you're walking to the market. Normally, your brain might be racing with thoughts like, "Why did she say that to me yesterday? What if I fail the exam tomorrow? Why am I not good enough?" But if you practice mindfulness, here's what you do. You consciously slow down. You feel your feet making contact with the ground. You notice the gentle breeze on your face. You observe the trees, the vast sky, and the people around you. You focus intently on your breath, feeling each inhale and exhale, and suddenly your anxiety begins to fade. Your mind becomes light. Your heart feels a profound sense of peace. You are no longer trapped by your thoughts. You are free. How can you practice mindfulness? It's surprisingly easy, even for beginners. When eating, simply eat. Put your phone away. Feel every single bite. When showering, just feel the water cascading over you. Breathe deeply. When you experience sadness or anger, don't try to run away from the feeling. Instead, sit with it. Breathe through it. Accept it. When walking, consciously notice your steps. Feel the world unfolding around you. This may sound like a small adjustment, but it has the power to fundamentally change your life. Mindfulness is the art of returning home to yourself. When you wholeheartedly live in the present moment, you neither fear the future nor regret the past. You live powerfully, peacefully, and with full, vibrant awareness. A quote to remember: happiness is not something you chase. It's something you find when you stop running and just be. Tip 14. Meditate regularly. Master the mind before the mind masters you. Now let's delve into something even deeper. Meditation. If mindfulness is the practice of living fully in the present, then meditation is akin to an inward journey, a process of thoroughly cleaning and purifying your mind, heart, and soul. Meditation is not a religion. It's not exclusively for monks. It is for everyone, especially for people with busy minds and demanding lives. It is a vital tool for inner peace. Often we find ourselves grappling with restless minds, carrying the weight of broken hearts, battling anxiety, self-doubt, or profound emotional pain. Why is meditation such a powerful practice? It's because it guides you in calming your emotions, helps you clear away negative thoughts, sharpens your focus, allows you to deeply connect with your authentic self, and truly understand who you are, not merely who the world expects you to be. Consider a real-life scenario. You've endured a particularly challenging day. Perhaps someone's words have cut deep, leaving you feeling hurt, angry, and utterly confused. If you haven't embraced meditation, your immediate reactions might be to lash out at an innocent bystander, spiral into hours of overthinking, seek temporary escape by endlessly scrolling on your phone or overeating, and ultimately drift off to sleep with a heavy heart. But imagine this: if you simply sit down, close your eyes, and commit to meditating for even a mere 5 minutes, something truly transformative begins to unfold. You learn to observe your thoughts as they arise, yet without judgment. You might calmly tell yourself, yes, I'm feeling this hurt, but I don't need to react impulsively. I can simply breathe through it. As you do, your turbulent emotions begin to settle, your pain lightens its grip, and your mind gains a newfound clarity. That precisely is the profound power of meditation. It doesn't alter your external circumstances. Rather, it fundamentally changes you. And when you undergo that internal transformation, surprisingly, everything around you begins to shift as well. So how does one begin meditating, especially as a beginner? Start by finding a quiet space. You can cross your legs comfortably on the floor or simply sit upright in a chair. Gently close your eyes and direct your entire focus solely to your breath. Inhale slowly, then exhale slowly. Thoughts will inevitably arise, and that's perfectly okay. Simply acknowledge them and then gently guide your attention back to your breath. Begin with just 2 minutes daily, then gradually extend your practice to 5, 10, or even 15 minutes. You don't require background music or the pursuit of perfection. All you truly need is a spirit of honesty and a willingness to embrace stillness. Here's a quote to keep in mind. You should sit in meditation for 10 minutes every day. Unless you're too busy, then you should sit for an hour. Tip 15. Write your pain, then write your power. Journaling that heals the heart. This final piece of advice is arguably one of the most profoundly impactful secrets I've ever shared, and I've purposely saved it for the very end. Each of us carries a unique tapestry of pain, unspoken feelings, lingering childhood wounds, the sting of heartbreaks, fears that no one seems to truly grasp, and dreams that often feel just beyond our reach. Sometimes these accumulated emotions churn within us like an internal storm, leaving us feeling angry, exhausted, or utterly hopeless. Yet there's a way to release that pain, to transform it into genuine power. How? Through the simple act of writing. Journaling is akin to having a heartfelt conversation with your very soul. It's a sacred space where you can express absolutely everything without the burden of fear, the weight of judgment, or the sting of shame. Here are 2 incredibly powerful journaling practices to embrace. 1. Write your pain. Each night, dedicate 5 minutes to honestly explore and write down, what hurt me today? What emotion am I currently hiding? What do I wish I could say to someone? Allow yourself to be completely honest, even raw. Cry if you feel the need. Let the paper become a vessel for your pain. 2. Write your power. After you've released those challenging emotions, shift your focus and write, what am I proud of today? What did I learn? What is one small step I will take tomorrow? In doing so, you cease to be merely a victim. Instead, you become the active author of your own evolving story. For instance, imagine you've experienced a moment of intense emotional breakdown, crying out your feelings in solitude. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through Instagram or dwelling in guilt, you consciously reach for your notebook. You might begin by writing, today I felt utterly invisible. It felt as though no one truly understands me, and I'm exhausted from constantly pretending. Then after a reflective pause, you continue, but despite everything, I still showed up today. I'm still here, I'm actively healing, and I am genuinely proud of myself for not giving up. This isn't just writing. It's a profound act of personal transformation. Through journaling, you become emotionally stronger, mentally clearer, and spiritually more profound. Another powerful quote to remember: if you want to understand your mind, write. If you want to heal your heart, write. If you want to change your life, write. Hey, if you're still with me, I just want to share something truly from my heart to yours. I understand that life can often feel incredibly heavy, and there are days when the desire to simply give up feels overwhelming. You might feel like nobody truly understands what you're going through, but I want you to know that I do. And there's one incredibly important truth I need you to hold on to. Everything will be okay. Maybe not today, and perhaps not tomorrow, but step by step, things will undeniably get better. Please remember, you are not alone. You are not broken. You are actively healing. You are continuously growing, and you are gracefully becoming. And no matter what your ultimate goal might be, whether it's to achieve fluency in English, to heal from past wounds, to build a successful life, to make your parents proud, or simply to wake up each morning with genuine peace in your heart, I truly believe in you. Even if it feels like no one else does, I promise you I do. Because I know that people like you, the ones who relentlessly keep trying even when exhaustion sets in, are precisely the ones who ultimately go the farthest. So please, don't give up, okay? Your story is far from over. In fact, your best days are still waiting for you just around the corner. Take a deep breath right now, close your eyes for a moment, and make this unwavering promise to yourself. I will not quit. I am stronger than this. I am enough. I am so proud of you, and I am right here with you. I'll connect with you again tomorrow. Until then, keep moving forward, keep believing in yourself, and keep loving yourself, because I know deep down that you are absolutely going to make it.